Good morning. Welcome to the next speaker's interview for the PostgreSQL devroom at FOSDEM. We have Alicja and Sushant from Microsoft. So they have the floor for introduce themselves.
Yeah, thank you, Federico. So my name is Alicja Kucharczyk, and I'm working in a team called Black Belts within Microsoft. I'm Postgres specialist.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sushant Pandey. I'm working with the engineering SQL team in Microsoft and part of the Microsoft team for more than 4 years now. Thank you.
Can you explain what is your talk about? The title is the story about the migration. So there's a story you are telling us, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So that is a story about the POC that we've done together with Sushant. And that's like, that was really interesting POC. Because the logic that we needed to migrate from Oracle was kind of really complicated. And yeah, so we decided like at some point that we should probably share those experience like with other people. So once they also hit this kind of complex migration, so they can use our experience.
So how did you come up with the idea? How the talk was built up? And
So after we completed the POC, successfully completed the POC, we realized that there is some potential in this work that we have done. And like Alicja already mentioned, it was kind of a very complex POC that we did from Oracle Exadata to PostgreSQL. So and because Alicja is already part of FOSDEM from past, so she suggested that why not share our knowledge and experiences with the community that can probably help the others as well. So that's how we thought of sharing this talk in FOSDEM.
Sort of knowledge sharing.
True.
Yeah.
I know already Alicja has been at the FOSDEM, right, in person. But you, Sushant, have been there yet?
No, not really. This is the first time I'm becoming the part of FOSDEM. So yeah, never been in person.
I hope you next year we can attend again to a physical conference, and if you come, I think you will be amazed. It's something completely different compared
I'm
to
sure.
conference. Yeah, speaking about the Virtual Fosdem, we all had to pre-record our talk. So what was your experience? How did you cope with this particular situation?
Okay, I'll take it first. So because this was the first experience for FOSDEM, and getting online was also one of the probably the first one here. So one benefit probably we can get from the recording the sessions early is if any of the presenter or the speaker has got some runtime issues, while presenting or at the online event, we can avoid them if we have the recording sessions. And yes, definitely we can have some fun moments when we are doing the recording. So there was one which I recall. So in the recording, you will see that Alicja is becoming an elephant, the Postgres elephant. So that was one of the fun moments when I saw her. I was not anticipating that she will be doing something like this. So yes, that was one of the moments.
Cool. And you, Alicja?
Yeah, basically, like, it's kind of weird, to be honest. Like, it's always this, like, if you're doing that live, you've got like one shot, right? You need to speak, you need to like do it. And if you make mistake, okay, you made this mistake, right? And like with the recording, you need to stop, then you need to work, like learn the tools that, cut the video in the specific moments. So for me, it was much more, like, it costed me much more effort than the live talk, to be honest. So
I'm with you. Exactly same situation.
So it's not kind of, natural flow. And also like I've got this problem, like probably many people, that I hate like listen to myself, like when I'm recorded, So that's also like not like a pleasant moment when you're like listening to yourself and you know that you made mistake up here, and you're supposed to like say something else like in this moment, and with the live, okay, hey, it's in the past, it's been done.
What do you expect from a virtual Fosdem? So this is I think is a completely new experience. So what do you expect from this thing?
So one advantage of virtual one is that I don't need like to, spend long hours in a queue. So that's really an advantage, because I remember like staying in the queue for 2 hours to get to one room. So that's absolutely, a good experience. But I'm wondering actually how it will look like, because like, we've been till Corona, we've been kind of limited to some set of like geography, right? And now, for instance, like we've got Sushant, which is like based in India, right? And it's like participating, which I think it's like really great. So I hope that there's, we'll get like the wider audience for our devroom. Hope so. But of course, like let's see what will happen, what kind of people will join, what's gonna be like the overall feedback from the conference. That is really interesting for me.
Yeah, the point which I was trying to make this, because this is online in this season, so we are going to definitely see different perspective, because people like me, as Alicia mentioned, joining from different geographies. So what their thoughts are, how they are actually taking the Postgres, how they are working around it or inside it, so those all things would definitely be on platform, I would say.
Last question for the interview. Are you attending other dev rooms apart from the Postgres one or main tracks?
So I'll be attending not just the dev rooms, but some lightning talks, which I have already shortlisted. So one especially which is going to happen on Sunday, which is accessibility considerations, because in Microsoft I take part in some of the diversity and inclusion events. So I want to see, what exactly is there in this session and what can I benefit from it.
Cool. And Alicia?
I kind of focused on Postgres devroom this year, maybe because like I've got, I'm like a host for some of the talks that I'm really like. So for sure I will like watch like those Postgres talks. But yeah, to be honest, I haven't had time really to get through all the list, because I've got like a new dog that I need to take care about. So that's
okay. So thank you very much for joining me in this interview. Thank you very much for your time, and I wish you good luck with your talk, even if it's a pre-recorded one. Massive good wishes for that.
Thank you very much, Federico.
Thank you so much.
The same for you.
Thank you very much. I am the closing one, so it will be interesting. Nice. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.